Thank you for hanging out with me today. This is Cage848, and welcome back to Ranch Simulator. Arise, my pigs. My goodness. Like, you should be able to, like, keep them from reproducing so much. I don't know how you would do that. I guess you would remove, separate the males and females. I'm not about to do that. I wish I could just use some kind of pig mind control and be like, stop reproducing. But that's okay. That's okay. We will slaughter a bunch of them and get a lot of money. So everything will work out in the end. So what do we have planned for today? Well, today we're going to buy a fuel trailer. We're going to buy a third saw bench. And then we are going to build a lumber mill. As you can see right here, I have a lot of wood set up. The lumber mill is going to go right next to the slaughterhouse. And first things first, let's go get the fuel trailer and fuel it up. Are we going to make it there? Yeah, we should be fine. Well, you know what? Let's not take a chance. Let's not take a chance. I'm not just going to assume I'm going to be fine. All right, so I think I lost one of these because sometimes I put them, no, actually I didn't have them on the side. Never mind. I don't know where the other one is. It's got to be around here somewhere. Yeah, sometimes when I put those fuel containers on the sides and then you reload the game, it falls on the ground and I didn't notice. But I don't think that's what happened here. I don't know where the other one is. I'll look for it off camera. Or maybe I'll just buy another one. It really doesn't matter that much. All right, let's go get that fuel trailer. And do this and this. We're going to get the fuel trailer. We're going to fill. Actually, before we get the fuel trailer, we're going to get the third saw table. Will 3 saw tables be enough for the lumber mill? It probably should. If I have to get a fourth, I'll get a fourth. We're up to almost $8,000, so we're good to go. The fuel trailer is going to be about, I think, 2,100, something like that, or 1,800. I forget which. One of them was 2,100. I don't remember which one it was. Actually, I think the fuel trailer is 1,800. It's gonna be around $2,000. There we go. Nice and simple. And then we got to fill that up with fuel. And then, whoa, yeah, there we go. And then about another $1,000 for the third saw table. And then, so we'll probably drop about $3,000 today, not including gas. Gas, you think gas? Well, gas isn't gonna be a lot. The thing is, the fuel trailer, it holds a lot of gas. So I might be spending a lot. So we'll see. We shall see. All right, almost made it. This truck doesn't stop this truck doesn't stop like it should. It takes longer to stop than I think it should. Maybe I need to get some new tires or something. I don't know. All right, so let's come in here and let's take a look. Oh, you know what? This is not where I get the saw table. Okay, well, fair enough. Is there anything else I want from here? Honestly, no. Oh, I'll get a couple coolers. That's all right. Every time I come through here, I buy a few more coolers. Why don't you just buy 12 coolers at a time? Because I get bored putting them on my truck. Yeah. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Yeah, like if I have to put 12 on my truck at a time, I'm going to be annoyed and I'll be like, ugh, I don't want to do this. If I put 4 on my truck each time I come out here, it's much more palatable. Does that make sense to anybody? Does anyone else play like that, or would you just get all 12 at once? I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Go and grab this one. I think 4 at a time's much better. Now, I did not bring my sleeping bag out here, so I just went to sleep. It's only 10 a.m., so we should get back to base before I have to sleep. So I don't like not bringing my sleeping bag with me though. Like I just want to. So, you might think, oh, I'm not gonna have to sleep while I'm out here, and then next thing you know, I gotta go do something like feed my cats or something, and this game does not pause. So then all of a sudden it's nighttime, so it's alright. We'll make it work. Right. So let's get the luxury saw table and the 1,800, just like I thought. Oh, the car trailer is 2,100. Okay, fair enough. And this thing was a waste of money because it doesn't work. But that's okay because I did get an extra gold bar, so I'm still making out. I'm still making out. Like, you're only really supposed to get 1 gold bar. There. Nope. And where's the hitch? It's on the other side. Why do they set it up where the hitch is on the back side? Like, how'd the hitch facing the road? Come on. Come on, people. Oh, there we go. Awesome. All right, we're going to have a ton of fuel at base. So if we ever want to blow up our house for some reason, we can just park this inside and shoot it. I don't think that's the way this works. Didn't Mythbusters do a thing where they shot gas tanks and they don't actually make explosions? I don't remember. I remember someone talking about it, but I don't think I ever saw the episode. Okay. Oh, is it on the other side? Refueling. Why? What? Why is it on the other side? Put it on the same side as my freaking truck, bro. Alright, well. It is what it is, I guess. Alright, so that was got a small fuel tank in that truck, by the way. Okay, it still worked. So let's see how much this is going to cost me. That was at $10 for the truck. So it's finally full, and it only costs $101. Yeah, no, I don't think so. That rolled over. I think it's $1,100. That's okay, though. I've got all the fuel I'm ever going to need, which is just awesome. All right, let's go ahead and get back to... I keep wanting to call it base, you know, because I play, like, survival games mostly. Let's get back to the ranch, okay? And then we are going to start thinking about how we want to build the lumber mill. Maybe I should make a little fence outside for the lumber mill. Well, the thing is, I'm going to want to make it so I can drive... Ooh, okay, hold on. I'm starting to get some ideas about the lumber mill, because I don't know exactly how I want to build it. I think the idea would be able to drive a truck up into it, unhook the trailer with the logs on it, and then drive away, or maybe not even drive away, just leave it there. Like, I should be able to keep the truck in the lumber mill, right? Yeah, okay. All right, well, maybe I should make it on the ground then, because people are telling me you can, like, bring down the foundations and build on the ground. Maybe I'll do that for the lumber. I don't know. I kind of like the idea of it being off the ground. It makes it feel more like a proper structure, you know? Even though maybe being on the ground would be better. But, well, what I want to do is I want to be able to drive the truck into it and keep it there, take all the logs off, saw everything, put where it's going to go, and then drive the truck out. I don't know where I'm going to keep this fuel either. I guess I'll just keep it right here. I don't know. Maybe I'll make a little, like, area for it at some point, but it'll be good where it is. All right, well, while I have it here, let's go ahead and grab this. And, oh, you can fill it up with that? Interesting. But that's not what I want to do. I want to fill this up. Let me see if I can find the other jerry can. So I did find the other jerry can, but then I was thinking, let's park this right here, because now I could give these things fuel with very little issue. It's a really good spot for that for now. We will need the jerry cans for later, but for now, that'll work out really, really nicely. So let's line up this one right here. There we go. And then we just need to fuel those up. I don't know how far this can go. Not far enough, man. Can I reach it from here? Yes, I can. All right, turn that off, though. We don't need it on. I said turn it off, bro. I don't know why it goes on automatically. All right, these are already full. So that's good. We're ready to rock and roll. Let me show you what I got going on over here. This is going to be the lumber mill. I might replant the trees over here at some point. I was going to actually build the lumber mill over there by where I planted the trees. Yeah, let me show you just in case you don't watch every video, or maybe you have a bad memory. That's where I planted the trees, right over there. I was going to build a lumber mill over there, but then I was thinking most of the stuff I'm going to be building is probably going to be on this side of the farm. So let's build the lumber mill over here, and, you know, maybe I'll move it, maybe I won't. It really doesn't matter, I don't think. So I did connect it up to these wooden foundations. I am going to make it up off the floor because there is a ramp that can be used for vehicles, which is just absolutely awesome right there. Wood foundation ramp. And let's go ahead and... I don't know how big I want this thing to be. 1, 2... It's definitely going to be at least 3 wide. And then we can get rid of the ones in the middle. I think I put... hold on. Let's get back into third person. 2, 3. Yeah, 3 spots in between the buildings. And I think I'll make a 3... Well... Let's make it more than 3 wide, since we're going to have to be bringing a vehicle up into it. Let's try 4 wide and see how that goes. And just kind of take it from there. All right, now it's time to saw up some wood. I haven't seen the last video yet. It hasn't gone up on YouTube yet. So if there is a way, if there's some way... Oh, hold on, I got to turn these on. If there's some way to put planks in an actual, like, plank holder, some kind of plank holder, you guys told me about it. I haven't seen it yet. I don't think there is, but I will keep an eye out to see. There we go. Right click. Or left click. All right, so I should be able to do these one right after another. I should be able to do these one right after another. Do I have to turn that on again? Yeah. And by the time I get to the third one, the first one should be finished. And that's what I need. I might get one more, though, because I'm going to want the same amount of... I'm going to have, like... Well, I was thinking I'm going to have... So I was thinking I was going to have saw tables on both sides of the lumber mill. Like, you drive in, and you have saw tables on both sides. Now, 3 won't work out that way. I would need at least 4. But then I was thinking maybe I could just put these all on the same side, and then the other side could be where I put the planks. I would really like a way to store planks into something. Like, it's kind of maddening if there isn't one. And it's probably maddening to you guys if there is one, and you keep telling me about it, and I haven't seen the episode yet, so I apologize for that if there is one. I don't think there is, though. And that really just, I don't like it. Maybe I could, like, have some kind of trailer, and instead of putting the plank, I don't know. I was thinking about putting the planks in a trailer. I don't think so. I think right now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put all the saw tables on one side of the building, and then the other side will just be for planks, and maybe I'll put a couple furniture things in there or something. I don't know. I just don't know where a good spot for planks would be. It's kind of weird that they made all these holders for the logs, but not the planks, right? By the way, this is a really good setup. This is really good. See, I'm going one end and the other. This is how you saw. This is how you get stuff sawed, people. All right, cool. And then what we're gonna do... Actually, I'll just wait. We'll leave it where it is. I was gonna bring this back to the, the area with the trees, but I could do that later. Turn all those off. So I'm just sitting here trying to figure out how I want to build this thing. Now, I do like these triangle pieces because they give it a little bit less of a boxy feel. But with the triangle pieces, I'm gonna have to probably make it a little bit wider. First of all, let me show you how the ramps work, because I was thinking, I'm like doing the ramps on the triangle pieces, and I'm like, why is there a space in between those? Is it like that with the regular foundations as well? Yes, it is. Okay, so you can use the triangle foundations, and it won't mess up the ramps in any way. But the problem is, here's the problem. Here's the problem. If I put these in like so, all right, and then I put actually no, that'll be the only one. Yeah. So those will be the 3 ramps. My tires are gonna go in between these ramps. Guaranteed. They're gonna fall in these little gaps right here. I'm gonna want to drive right up the middle because that's how I'll get in. And these ramps are gonna cause issues. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna probably make this one more wide and see how it goes. I was just thinking, how's the door gonna work? Yeah, I was just wondering about the door as well. I don't think there's a door specifically made for vehicles. So, wow, really? How am I going to do that? You think? No, you can't drive it in that door, can you? I mean, I guess I could try. Let's give it a shot. Let's see how it goes. Probably will not go well. But, we'll see. I don't want to leave it open. I mean, I guess I could leave it open if I have to. Crap, that stupid thing's in the way. All right, hold on. Let's latch this up. Can we get it from there? No. Didn't think so, but I figured it was worth a try. And there we go. Back up. Nope, that's not the way to go. Back up and go this way. There we go. That should hitch. All right, cool. Let's drag this thing out of the way. I didn't know we were so close to a farm patch. All right, and we're just going to drop this off right here because I don't need it. Let's see if we could just drive up into this place. Okay. Oh, I guess you can. Never mind. Well, they probably thought about that with those doors, I guess. All right, that worked out well. I know that didn't look good because of the... because I was just driving over stuff, but it doesn't really matter. As long as I can get in the doors. That's all that really matters. I think I'm on top of something. There we go. All right, cool. All right, so that'll work out. That'll work out. We just need to make it one... Well, no, because you'd have to drive up between 2. Yeah, so I'd have to drive up between 2. Yes, that works. Stop saying no, Cage. It's going to work. Have faith, my man. There we go. And then we're going to destroy this one. And then let's go ahead and build this out. I think this is going to work, and we'll put the door right here. So it's going to be a 5 wide. That's bigger than I wanted it to be. But, what are you going to do, man? I mean, if you want to like drive up those, if you want to drive up these ramps properly, you got to put in the time and effort, It's going to be awesome. It's going to be awesome. That's all that matters, right? And grab a bunch of these. I was thinking I was going to put these in the truck and drive them over here, but it's not that far. So I was like, the heck with it. All right, that looks good. All right, let's finish up the foundations behind it. Let's get a door in there. I guess I could have left it as an open plan, But I don't want it to be an open plan. I want it to have a proper door and walls and stuff. Also, I said I was gonna build with the I was gonna build with the greenhouse pieces, and I never have yet. I have not forgotten. Piece of shit. I have not forgotten. I just haven't gotten around to it yet. There we go. We'll get there. We'll get there. Maybe I'll use it with this building. Okay, a few more pieces. And then we can put the gate in and start putting in the walls. Do I want to make this too high? Nah, we don't need to make it too high. It'll be fine. And I'm just going to make it a drive-through. You just drive straight through. I'm going to put a door on the back, just like we're going to mirror this entrance as an exit as well. All right, and let's go ahead and... Hold on. There we go. Do we want to build, like, with this here? I mean, I don't know. It could be pretty cool. I guess. Oh, no, that's right. We can't put in a regular door. Can't put in a regular... My truck's not going to get through that. Okay, fair enough. So I can't use that right now. Maybe I'll use the greenhouse walls and stuff with the... Because these look like pretty cool windows. Although, I don't like windows you can't close. Like, block out the... Anybody that might be looking in on you. Maybe I'm a little paranoid, but... You know, it is what it is. Where is the... There we go. Alright, cool. Let me finish the rest of the foundations. So why bother building a slaughtering house? Just don't feed the pigs. No problem. Just forget to feed the pigs. You're good to go. You don't have to worry about shooting them. You don't have to worry about leading them around. You just kind of wait until they die. And you save some money on food. Yeah, I forgot to feed my pigs. So it's weird too, because I was playing, I was just sawing, wood and stuff, getting ready to build the lumber mill. And all of a sudden I started getting lag, like 20 frames a second. I'm like, what the heck is going on? And I come out, I'm like, oh no. And I'm like, well, I do have a lot of pigs probably. Let me go take a look at the pigs. Yeah, I had a lot of pigs, and most of them were, well, not most of them, but a lot of them were dead. So I'm going to clean those guys up, and hopefully that will help with the lag. Oh boy, where's my truck? I have some more, oh, look at this guy outside. Yeah, the ones outside are doing okay. I mean, look at us. Meat. There's so much meat flying around that, like, it bugs my guy out. And meat, and probably shouldn't have a lot of meat on the ground, because that's probably going to cause even more lag. So I should probably pick it up and stop, skinning, meat exploding these guys. We're going to have so much money, like, it's going to be ridiculous. Like, I don't need to make sausage, like, at all. I mean, I will at some point, but I don't need to right now. Oh, another thing, people want me to make a light switch. And I've been meaning to, and I just keep forgetting. Because then I could turn the lights on and off with just one flick of the switch. I don't know if you have to hook them up to the light switch, or I don't know how it works. I've never made one, so... but I definitely want to check that out. But first things first, we need to deal with the pigs and get rid of this lag. So I got rid of most of the pigs and most of the lag, but I actually ran out of space for the meat. Every single one of these is full of meat. This is going to be crazy, especially if there's a multiplier. No, it's not beef. It's pork. Okay, no multiplier. I'm okay with that. I guess $10,000 is going to have to do. Oh, man. That's crazy. That's freaking crazy. And I still got more pigs to pick up. Not many, but some. Yeah, it was really nuts, man. Like, as soon as... I think the corpses of the pigs add more lag than the live pigs. Yeah, that's crazy, right? Like, because the lag started, it's not like they had more babies, like, all of a sudden. Am I going the right way? Yes. It's not like they had more babies all of a sudden. It's just a bunch of them died, and their corpses were adding, like, a lot more lag, which is just wild. That's just wild stuff. I am debating if I want to work with any of the greenhouse pieces. I'm going to be honest, like, I don't like the idea of a window. That I kind of like the regular windows better. Maybe I'll put some in there and I'll kind of see how they look, but I don't know. I'm not sold on it because, like I said, just a big wide open window where you can't put in curtains or any kind of like shutters or anything. Just kind of, I don't know. It doesn't do it for me, but we'll see. Oh boy. Okay, well, if you're doing it like more than 50 miles an hour, this truck does not turn for some reason. The The driving on the truck is not where it needs to be. It's okay. It's workable. It's not like it kills the game for me, but yeah, it's kind of an issue. Also, I did see a mama pig out here with a bunch of babies following her around, and I couldn't have that, so I took care of business. I let them back all into the pen. I didn't kill any of them. Okay. Yeah, well, that's not true, but I don't like the idea of murdering the baby pigs, but I can't have them out there because then they'll start reproducing, and then eventually the game will just be nothing but pigs, and trying to like take care of it at that point, yeah, that's not gonna work for me, man. That's not gonna work for me, dog. I got so much more wood here. I've got a ton of planks here. I've got a bunch of logs right there, and I've got this thing set up. That should be, I'm hoping that's gonna be all the wood I'm gonna need for this episode. We'll see. I don't expect to finish this episode, but I'd like to get at least all marked out where everything's going to go and how everything is going to work. I mean, honestly, it really shouldn't be that complicated, so we'll just have to see where it goes. I would like to finish the doorway at least, and well, I mean, we got to do all the foundations. We got to get those foundations done first of all. Then I'd like to get the doorway and kind of map out the way the truck's going to come. I mean, it's probably only going to be one room. I don't see the need for more than one room. Although, maybe I want a separate room to store the planks. No, we're going to be storing the planks on the other side of the room. So, this game really needs a plank trailer. It needs a plank trailer. That's just... It is what it is. We need a plank trailer. That would be really nice. But I'm thinking, like, yeah, like one side of the room would be all the saw tables, and the other side of the room will be where we put the planks. So, like, we'll drive the truck in. All right, and then like all the saw tables will be on this side. Now let's do the saw tables on this side. So we drive the truck in, saw tables all over here. We kind of like park the truck there, take care of everything, pull the truck out, then grab all the planks and stack them on the other side. It's not the most efficient way to do things, but it is the coolest way to do things. And efficiency is important in these games, but the cool factor also means a lot to me. Cool factor cannot be ignored. And yeah. I'm gonna have to also look into some paint, since I don't really know if I want to work with like I said, I don't know if I want to work with the greenhouse walls and stuff. So if I'm not gonna work with the greenhouse walls, then we need to be able to paint these walls. So that would probably be next on my agenda. I took out the gate frame because I wanted to move it back farther. I think it'll look a lot better back there, and I think it'll be easier for me to drive the truck through it, where it is right now. All right, let's take a look. Let's take a look at the greenhouse wall. Now I'm gonna have to like finish this before I know what it's gonna look like. But, well, not really. Because I could kind of tell what that looks like. Guys, I'm gonna be honest, I don't love it in this building. I really don't. Should we use it in the other building though? Another building. Yeah. I don't love, you know what, guys? I'll build a greenhouse. I'll build a greenhouse. And I know what your, thought process is. Your thought process is these walls look kind of bland. But like I said, I believe you could paint them. I could buy paint, and I'm pretty sure I could paint the walls. Let me paint the walls and see if I can, make it look cool without having to, because, like, here, let me show you. This is what I'm thinking. All right, so the windows are really what I'm looking at, because the greenhouse doesn't have a wall, right? The greenhouse doesn't have walls, right? Yeah, it just has greenhouse walls, but they have this giant ass window in there that you can't cover up. If there's a way to cover up the window, let me know. Maybe I'm wrong, but I don't think I am. So I can either have that big giant greenhouse window that you can't cover up, or I could have a window like this, which I could have it open, I could have it closed, I could do whatever I want to do with it. And I gotta be honest, I like this one better. Now, I still don't like the way these walls look so plain, but like I said earlier, I'm gonna be able to paint them. I'm almost positive I'm gonna be able to paint them. As a matter of fact, we might do it next episode because I want to know for sure. All right, so with that being said, let's go ahead and build this out. We're gonna do like so, and like so, and then we need a regular wall. Where's the wall? There. Nope, that's not a wall, Cage. That's not a wall, bro. There you go. It's kind of weird that these have an inside and an out. I think they look the same on both sides, don't they? I don't know. Maybe they don't. Put that there. Put that there. The reason I'm building the walls right now is because I want to move all of the. You know what? I'm just gonna put up all walls for now, and I'll take them out and replace them with windows at some point. when I decide where the windows are going to go. The reason I'm building all this right now is because I want to bring everything up here and start working from the sawmill. So let's go ahead and do that now. So we're going to grab this and put it in here. We got to take these out. I'll put these, yeah, no, I really shouldn't. I was going to just take them out and put them on the ground, but I should put them where they belong. So let's go right about here. Should be good. And we'll get these out of here. And I'll just kind of put those in the middle for now. Kind of mess around with it later. Because I'm excited, man. I want to get that freaking lumber mill done. And I don't need to be messing around with coolers right now. Yo, good. Wait, what? Probably because it's in the way of the door. All right, that all looks good. So we grab this, put it right there. We're gonna have to deal with jerry cans to fill these up because I'm not gonna have that fuel thing inside the building. That just doesn't seem like a great idea to me. All right, let's see how this works. Oh, I gotta get those coolers off the roof as well. Yeah, whatever. I'll do that later. All right, here we go. So yeah, you just come right up here. Look at that. Look at that. That's working really nice. And then we just kind of set these up over here. I don't think I'll set these up in a more, like a permanent situation yet. I'll just kind of put them wherever. I just think it'd be really cool to make the planks over here. Since this is where I'm going to have to use them. Although I don't have any room to pull up and I forgot something. Yeah, let's just drive off this, see how it goes. Yeah, that works fine. All right, this sawmill is going to be so cool. So cool. And I've pretty much come to the conclusion I'm painting next episode. So these buildings won't be done, but I want to get the painting going and see what I can do with them to make them look a little bit better. Right, and that's fine. Yep, stop. Perfect. Perfect, and by perfect I mean that's pretty messed up, but it's gonna work. And that's all that really matters. See, I don't know how I want to put these in here because it is hard to get behind them. I'm gonna have to think about how I want to place these. Because, I'm going to be honest, I don't think walking on top of that's probably the safest thing to do. In the game? No, it's perfectly fine. In real life? Yeah, don't do that. Don't do that. Man, this is loud AF. But, getting work done. So I've got everything in here lined up the way I want it to be. We're going to have an empty foundation, saw table, and then we're going to have a couple more empty foundations on this side. Now, this side is going to be a little bit longer than this side. We'll have one open foundation right here, but we're going to have at least 2, maybe 3. And the reason for that is I'm going to need more room for the truck to come through. When the truck's coming through, I want the trailer to be lined up on this foundation, which means it'll be right in between all the saws. And then that way I could, you know, go to that saw, this saw, and everything will be more, you know, lined up. It'll be, the efficiency will be quite high. So what we're going to do now is we're going to put down some more foundations. You think that'll be enough? Oh yeah, I got to put some over here too. You think that'll be enough? Yeah, I think that this building is already getting too big. I thought I was going to finish it today and I was wrong. I was really wrong. And that kind of sucks, but that's okay. That's okay. It's a dope building. Let's go ahead and make sure these are all filled up with gas. There we go. You know what? You know, one thing I would like is an option to lock things in place. Like when you put something down, there should be a little checkbox or something or a button you can hit that will say this is locked, so you can't accidentally pick it up. I mean, I don't accidentally pick them up very often, but it happens often enough to bother me. And that, my friends, is perfect. I love it. I freaking love it. We got the exit right here. Originally, I thought this build was going to be able to have an exit or an entrance on either side because I thought it was going to be an exact mirror on both sides. But because the foundation is going to be extending over here farther on this side than on that side in order to line up the log trailer with the middle saw table, this is definitely going to be an entrance, and I've got to come through this way. If I come through this way, it's not going to line up as well. I mean, it probably doesn't really matter, but that's just, you know, that's just the way I like to do things. So we now have to finish the foundations over here for the, you know, the porch on that side. And I think we're going to have to go. This has been a really, really expensive build. Like, I keep thinking, oh, you know, it won't take that long. Yeah, no, I'm gonna have to go get another whole set of freaking trees, man. It's crazy. It's crazy. We'll definitely finish this maybe next episode, or maybe we'll try something different next episode. I'm not really sure. I'll probably finish this place next episode. That's kind of what I'm leaning towards. But I change my mind about 20 times a day, so I reserve the right to change my mind again, because I very well might. Alright, there we go. And we gotta go out and get more trees. Do we need... Nope, we don't need anything for that. All we gotta do is drive over there. Let me show you the tree farm. Call it a tree farm? Sure, why not? I mean, that's exactly what it is. And it's right over here, and I've started planting the trees in lines as best I could. I mean, it's not, like, great lines, but, you know, we got some lines there. It's all good. Instead of just, like, you know, planting them in big bunches, like I've been doing. Wow, you know, I might not have enough trees grown for this. Man, like, yeah, we're really at the end here. Like, there's not a ton of fully grown trees here to cut down. Am I gonna be planting anymore? I think I am. Go, you're good. Oh, actually, never mind. There's a bunch over there that are fully grown. There we go. Love it. I wish the stumps would go away. I don't really see the point in the stumps, because they don't grow anything. They don't grow back. As a matter of fact, I think if you leave the stumps alone, they'll disappear after a certain amount of time, but they usually get in my way while I'm trying to, you know, run around to grab logs. Just have the stumps, like, disappear right away. I don't really know what the point of them is. And I'm going to leave the saplings on the ground because we got to get logs first and foremost. And then, you know, we'll probably replant a lot of those saplings, but yeah, we don't have a ton of trees here. We should probably replant a lot of saplings. The laziness in me just grabs the saplings and puts them in the log. I keep wanting to call it log sled, man. It's not a mother effing log sled. That's the other game you're going to record later today. The log trailer. So, you know, but the thing is, if I have extra saplings, I can always plant them. If I have extra logs, then there's not much. Well, I guess I theoretically could put the logs in the back of the truck. And that actually would not be a bad idea. Never mind. Never mind what I just said. But the thing is, like, we don't have a ton of trees planted. So I should probably plant, you know, a few. Maybe a good 6 to 8. And then we'll grab the rest. You know, that means we should not put logs in there. We should actually start planting trees. So this is what I got going on here. We got a little line. Little conga line here. Press to dig. There we go. Press to dig. I don't know why there's no... oh, is there an actual thing there? I think there is. Alright, then we go here. It's really hard to plant these in a line. Especially with the stupid grass in the way. Because you can't tell where the hole is a lot of times. Okay. Here. And how about one more? Seems pretty good to me. And then kind of plant these wherever you can. And yeah, get back and saw up some more logs. That's all I've been doing today, sawing logs. But you know what? I kind of like it. I like the setup we have here. I like the idea that we're getting the logs from out here. We're putting the logs in a, hold on a sec. There we go. We're putting the logs in the log trailer and then bringing it back. And now we've got a proper lumber mill. And that's really cool. Before we get back to building the lumber mill, I'm going to come over here and let you guys know I am getting a little overwhelmed with the pig situation. You know, I could bring them in 2 at a time into the slaughterhouse, but that's going to take forever. I really feel like I should just take a machine gun and just start gunning down the whole friggin' lot of them. And maybe kill them all, because, like, I'm not going to, like, keep up with them. They're freaking multiplying like crazy. So, but I did build the slaughterhouse, so I'm going to continue using it. Maybe I'll get the truck. You know what? Maybe next time I slaughter pigs, I'll go buy the big truck. And, you know, that way I can hold, like, a bunch of them and bring them into the slaughterhouse. Actually, that definitely would be a better idea. So, that's probably what I'll do. I accidentally picked this one up, so it's not lined up anymore. Whatever. I'm not going to worry about it. And I might move them all anyway, because I don't know if they're too close to the wall or not. I need to be able to walk around behind them to put gas in them. So I might move them up a little bit anyway. So, you know, whatever, figure it out. I got the basic idea of where they're gonna go, so then that's the main thing. I really like this. I really like this building. I wish I made it earlier. You know, I really do. You don't need this building. This is all inefficiency at the height of inefficiency, but that's okay because once it's done, it'll be awesome, and that's all that matters. All right, and let's go ahead and put in the ramp. Where are you, ramp? There you are. Okay. One there and one there. All right. Go ahead and finish that, and then we'll be able to, you know, it may not have a roof on it or anything right now, but at least I can use it, which is awesome. There we go, and a little bit more. Okay, the ramps are done. Guys, I thought I was going to be able to finish this building today. I don't know what the heck I was thinking, but there's no way this is getting finished today. As a matter of fact, I am going to have to call this one here. We will work on it again next episode, probably, unless I change my mind, which I might. If you guys ended up enjoying the video, please remember to uncage that like button. Also, if you're new here, please subscribe for more daily videos. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time, and until then, take it easy.